To Queensland's Channel Country now, and the rangelands that invariably tend to swing between nature's extremes. After a decade of drought, the region's now experiencing the flow-on effects of its third big wet in a row. A bumper season tempered by a high dollar and disruptions to the live cattle trade. The one constant is the community's resilience, as Kathy McLeish discovered in Boulia.
In the bush, working with stock starts at a young age.
Look at this for a finish. Boy, oh boy, look at the pace. Oh, crossing the line. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's your little ribbon.
Are you ready?
And it's not too long before the kids give their folks a run for their money.
You know, got to have some competition out there. Make it a bit fun, a bit lighthearted.
A bit more competition than you anticipated?
Yeah, just a little bit.
But the Boulia Gymkhana and Rodeo weekend is much more than competition. It's a time to be neighbourly, even though neighbours here are often few and far between.
It's not our big yards the size of your heart, and that's what, you know, I probably could be biased, you know, been here forever and the fifth generation, but, you know, I do a fair bit of travelling now with a role as a Boulia mayor, and there's no place that I'd rather be than coming home.
The Boulia Shire covers a fair swag of far west Queensland, and Mayor Rick Britton has travelled much of it.
Yeah, 62,000 square kilometres. It's got an odd road or two, and
but only 450 people live in that huge landscape, and many of them are enjoying the community spirit this weekend.
Yeah, the rodeo's a big part of what makes us all sort of be able to be together and spend that time together, and really, really a great positive time for the people of the bush to have an outlet and a get together, you know.
Young challengers have come in from far and wide to put their skills and their courage to the test for a very country kind of prize.
for the buckle, if you can believe that. It must be like girls' jewellery. You know, it's the buckle. You know, the prize money is nothing. It's that buckle that you go. It's a bragging right at the bar that night. And I think the shiny sparkle must just take all that pain away. You know, see someone who rides time, or if he gets hurt, and doesn't win, he's sore for a long time. If he gets hurt and wins, oh, he's up and bouncing around.
The 2010
Come on,
champion,
bud. See if you can make it 2 times in a row.
You're right, bud.
Llewellyn Khan came to defend his 2010 station buck jump title. But this year, the horse has taken the honours.
Hey, how are you going?
Oh, a lot better now that I'm off it.
So how are you? You all right?
Yeah, just a bit stiff in the leg, but yeah, just keep walking. We'll be right. I won last year's, but maybe next year, eh?
Rick Britton says the rodeo is a chance for young jackaroos and gillaroos to let off steam.
And it's just the challenge and the thrill of it. It's adrenaline rush.
Rough day at the office today.
Oh yeah, it was my first time, eh? Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? Would you be back?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's not going to scare me. A little injury, I'll be back.
And it looks like you got lots of mates and friends and.
Oh yeah, that's all my in-laws, Mrs. family.
Chance for everybody to get together.
Yeah, just a chance to get together and have some fun.
Yeah, radio's always been what sort of keeps us going, you know.
It's more than sport. It's a gathering of Australians who can live isolated lives at times. So getting together means a great deal.
The station's coming in there, and just with all the dramas and whatever happens around, you get to talk and say, well, how are you handling it? And all of a sudden, if you have problems, you realise that you're not the only one with those problems. So it's good therapy. Yeah, very much so.
The Boulia Rodeo is over for another year. Now all that's left to do is get together at the barbecue, have a couple of drinks at the bar. A lot of the young riders have already loaded up and headed back to properties because